name's Nicole Glass, and welcome to Creating Your Own Reality podcast. Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning back in. With being an entrepreneur, I know this podcast has been a lot about self-development and self-growth, but we are also talking about entrepreneurship. This podcast is also about how to get that money. And of course, I hate to label myself as an expert, but as I'm trying to do it, I want to hopefully give someone the tools who's also looking to try to move forward. So, the reason why I use the word portfolio is because I think that a lot of people, when they think about entrepreneurship and they think about wealth developing and wealth building, they think about, oh, this person had this one idea, or oh, this person had this one business, or oh, this person was just a breakthrough person, or just athlete, or, you know, a CEO or whatever. But wealth building has so much more to do with like one person's particular job or what they do. The easiest way actually to build wealth and have millions of dollars is actually through your retirement account. That's just the bare minimum. You ask any entrepreneur today and you want to know the easiest way to the bag, that's through your retirement account. And today is a really special day for me because I just funded my retirement account. I maxed out as much as I could put for the year under my business. And then I also maxed out my personal because I made those contributions. My estimated, lump sum for retirement is over the next 40 years, I'm 26. So by the time I'm 67, my retirement will be $6 million. I want to pause right there because y'all, $6 million, you know what I mean? And as my retirement grows, it's not being taxed. It's only taxed when I take it out. But by that time, I'll have $6 million. Now, this is just one way to the bag, right? I already told you guys on my story, like I'm a landlord, I flip houses, I'm becoming a real estate broker. I want to get into day trading stocks. You know what I mean? I am also an active realtor. So if you're looking to buy or sell, hit me up as long as you're within my area. But with all of those things that I'm doing, those 5 ecosystems, because each one is so unique and its own individual thing, my main bag is my retirement account, because I know as a fact, I know for a fact, if I put in, and I'm just throwing out basic numbers, if I put in $500 a month, $6,000 a year, I think that calculator said by the time I'm 67, I'll have $1.42 million. That's for $500 a month. That consistency every month, every year for 40 years, I'll have $1.42 million. So if the easiest way to become a millionaire is to just save money and then, rely on compound interest, rely on having a good stock brokerage account, talking to your bank and learning about aggressive accounts, non-aggressive accounts like ETFs, where do you want to put your money, and then putting it there every month and being consistent, that is the bare minimum of what we all should be doing, because those are untaxable dollars that will save you money on your tax bill at the end of the year. You'll get a bigger tax refund check. And not only that, your money is compounding, it's doing way more for you than it would have had you spent it on something else, or if it's just sitting in the bank. And I know a lot of people, feel some type of way about putting away money for 30 years. But when you think about it, when you do get to your bag, when you do get to become a millionaire, where are the millions gonna sit? Where are the millions gonna be? Is it gonna just be in your checking account? Or are you going to have it spread out amongst portfolios? And that's why this episode is called Portfolio Investing, because this is what millionaires do. They don't just have 10 million in a checking account and they're just winning and all this and that. No. They got 2 million in real estate. They got, 2 million in stocks. They got $5 million in the retirement. You know what I mean? Like, this person might be worth $10 million, but their money is so spread out, even them, sometimes they might not even see it sometimes. And they're just living regular lives, you know? And people really need to understand, I think, more than anything, that it's your portfolio. So how do you build up a portfolio? So now that hopefully you've watched my Instagram story, hopefully you know a little bit about me, and hopefully you can take this information and start being like, oh, okay, I have to think about money differently. Like, I cannot just have my money in cash. Like, there's people who have money in gold. There's people who have money in art. There's people who have money in real estate. There's people who have money in euro, in a completely different currency. Like, when you got to think about, you know, your wealth as something that you're trying to build within, you know, different things. And the best way, I think, to start out, the way that I started out, was understanding for myself, I just want to make six figures. Like, that's my bare minimum goal, to be happy, you know, to sustain myself at this age. You know, I think I deserve six figures. And at first, you know, when I started this journey when I was 18, I was like, dog, I just need 10 houses. I can make that passive, you know, 10 units, 1,000 a month. That's, you know, each unit, like, that's my 10 bands a month. That's 120. Like, that's all I need. Boom, boom, boom. But I realized, like, later on, and then I was flipping, and I'm like, I just need to flip 3 houses a year. And, you know, and I was like thinking of these numbers, and then I realized I get to 100,000 having 10 different income strategies, making 10,000 a year. So I can get to six figures if I have 10 income strategies making 10,000 each year. So if you have one rental making you 10,000 a year, that's one income strategy. And I want you to think of it in strategies. So it's not like this long, hard, thought out, confusing thing. Like, your money this year is your strategy. And so, you know, if you took some time, maybe took a couple weeks, took a couple months, took, you know, a year to really figure out stocks, generating 10,000 a year in stocks is pretty, like, mid-level. Like, a lot of people with, you know, 6 weeks of grinding and education and, you know, just an ability to learn, you should be able to make 10,000 a year in stocks, right? So 10,000 a year in stocks, 10,000 a year in my rental property, that's 20,000 right there. Boom. All right. We'll just put it out there. And if you have a skill, or like, if you're like me, I'm a realtor. So I can make 10,000 a year off real estate with just 2 sales. So I already did 1 sale already. So I need 1 more sale, and that's my 10,000 for just my realtor stuff. So that's 30,000 right there. Boom. Wiped out. Done. Stocks, rental, and what else did I say? Realtor. 10,000 right there. Each attribute. So, and now I'm getting my broker's license. To make 10,000 a year for my brokerage, I just need 10 agents to, you know, work under me and pay $100 a month for 100% commission. And that's a really great deal. So boom. Now I got 40,000 this year. I got 40,000 because I have 4 things generating. I have a portfolio of 4 things generating me income. And then if you follow, you know, other income producing trends, and, you know, or if you have a skill, or if you have a talent, and 10,000 a year, if you want to break it into the monthly, that's like $833 a month off of each individual thing. And so as a realtor, as a broker, as, you know, even a contractor, okay, I need to make $850 this month just off of, like, my contracting business, you know, just to get to that 6 figures. And so that's, like, I've just created for myself $50,000, and I'm able to produce that money in such an easier way. And, you know, I'm able to develop a deeper understanding of each company, of each system. I'm able to get better. I'm able to improve. So those $10,000 companies will eventually grow into $100,000 company. And that's a jump. That might be a 2-year jump, but let's just start with, the realtor. I'm already making over $10,000 a month as a realtor. I'm a year as a realtor. I'm making way more than that as a broker. You know what I mean? Like these are seeds that I'm planting at 26 years old. I'm planting these seeds right now. So that way I have the skills to turn these into 6-figure businesses. And those are just 5 businesses. Those are 5 strategies. Those are, that comes super natural to me because I've built up the skill and I built up the understanding, and I started low, because I want to grow and I'm patient. This isn't checkers. A lot of people say this isn't checkers, this is chess, and that's what this 1%, they're out there playing chess. They're out there thinking 10 years ahead. We're out there thinking 20 years ahead. They're out there thinking 10 generations ahead. I've even heard that. I've even heard people thinking generations ahead. And you're really playing, that's the real game, but we'll get to that on another episode. But I want you guys to really sit here and think about your portfolio. And stocks can be on anybody's portfolio, so we can all share that. Cryptocurrency can be on any, stocks and crypto, that's 2 different things right there. Those numbers, if you look at the yearly returns on crypto, my friend just hit me up talking about he made $40,000 on crypto, like in 6 months. You know what I mean? Like people are making bread out here. Like it's a recession, but people are making bread out here. People are making money, and they're a lot more comfortable talking to it with other entrepreneurs because we don't feel small, when we're talking about $1 million. Like $1 million doesn't scare me. $1 million doesn't, get me to be all doe-eyed, like, oh my God, it's $1 million. Like, oh God, I'm scared of it. Oh, I don't want to touch it. No. Give me $1 million and see how I could flip it. You know what I mean? So I'm able to talk within entrepreneurial groups and I'm not intimidated. I'm not scared. I'm not, shying away from my future. So portfolios. I want you guys to start thinking in these concepts because it's really crazy about how when you change your mindset, you change your life, because it's like a lot easier than most people think. People who are doing it just don't have the time or the capacity to explain it because they're doing it, or they're selling classes, and I'm just out here learning and trying to pass on the information to you, the listener. And even if it's just one view, this is a one-on-one coaching session that you're getting for free in the very beginning stages of my life and of my wealth. And I can guarantee you, when I really start making money, I am not going to have the time to do this anymore. And you're not even going to know. Like, I'm going to be 10,000 steps ahead. And y'all going to be like, oh, how'd she get? No, we're not going to do that. You're going to listen to me right now. You're going to watch these videos every week. And I'm going to keep y'all updated on what's happening in my life. I'm going to keep y'all updated on how I'm thinking. I'm going to keep y'all updated on how I'm moving and how I'm stepping. Because I want to share this information. I want to share this knowledge. I want us all to grow together. Like, I want to be in a friend group with a following of all of us making millions of dollars. Like, I don't want it to just be me out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's stingy. Like, that's selfish, Like, I would prefer to be surrounded around a group of millionaires. And as I'm going for my millions, and I know I will get there at least before the age of 67, like at 67, I'll have $6 million, guys, because I calculated it. I know how much I have to put in to have $6 million at 67 in my retirement account. I'm a premeditated millionaire. It's planned, it's plotted, it's calculated. It's the money is being deposited every year to get there, and that's the type of I'm on. And that's the type of that you need to be on, and we need to be on, and we need to edge each other on, because I don't know everything. I need help. Like, I want to have people who are interested in these topics, and I want us to go back and forth at it. Like, I don't mind asking dumb questions if it's gonna get me to where I need to go. Yo, like, we all gonna get it. Like, this is gonna, I want this to be a community. I want us to ride for each other. I want us to die for, like, not die, that's too, I went too far, but I want us to grow together, man. Like, this is really each one teach one. Like, I'm really trying to, like, I don't have the time to do this. Like, this stuff, this is costing me so much energy in editing and in producing and creating a great production and trying to relay this information to you. Like, this isn't something I'm doing out of ego. This is something that's draining me to do. This is something that if I don't get the feedback on the comments, and if I don't see myself growing with this, if I see no one is interested, if you're not interacting, I'm gonna stop. I swear, y'all. I swear I don't have the time to be doing this. I swear, like, I'm not making any money off this. This ain't, I'm just trying to, like, each one teach one. This is us. We're a community. We're in this together. We're all trying to, you know, get out of this, like, rat race and just trying to be free. That's all that is. And if that's what you're interested in, like, I'm gonna try to pick up, you know, the load, and I'm gonna try to learn as much as I can so I can share it with you guys. But there needs to be people that I can share it to, and people that are interested. And even if it's just like one person in the comments, like, woo, let's go, let's get it. Like, that's all I need. So if that's you, if you're like, ooh, I'm eating this up, yes, eat it up, because I swear, I think this is going to be something that I do for like a year, that consistently, and I might fall off. Like, you know, when these businesses start hitting 6 figures each, I got like 5 businesses going on right now, I'm making good money. I'm making 6 figures a year just for myself. But when my businesses start making 6 figures, businesses, plural, start making 6 figures a year each, I'm going to be unreachable. Like, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all right now. Like, do you even know, like, 500,000 a year? That's 41,000 and change a month. 41,000 and change a month. When I start making those numbers, and I really broke it down to you in the beginning of the video of, like, how I started with the baby steps, and then how the baby steps is going to get me to the bigger steps, and how we calculate and how we playing chess out here, not checkers, and how I'm 26 years old and I truly have 10 years to do this stuff, 20 years to do this stuff, 30 years to do this stuff, and just stay consistent. Like, I am so unfazed. Like I'm not one of those ones that is fronting about this. Like, it's really that easy. It's like really, you put the work in, you start early, you stay consistent, you stay on your goals, you maintain a group of friends who are just like on the same path and trying to get to the same place, and you push each other and you grind together and you focus. That's it. And it's not about just one thing, it's about a portfolio. And if you did like this episode, I might have talked too much. My Christian, my partner, he gets mad at me. He's like, Nicole, like, you're doing too much. And he's right. I'm doing too much, but I'm doing it for y'all. And I'm not going to stop anytime soon, but there's going to get to a point where I become unreachable. I'm just letting you guys know right now, like, that's where it's headed. Like, I got 10 years to really grind on this stuff. Like, there's going to get to a point where I am unreachable, where I'm not responding to comments, where I got the assistant responding to comments, and I got my publicist having access to my phone. There is going to be a point where I am unreachable to you. It's coming. Like, if this is where I'm at right now, you could talk about a stock. Like, think of me as like a stock. Like, how much am I going to be worth in 10 years? Like, it's going to be the point where I'm not even going to be responding to my own comments. You guys got me right now. You guys got me while I'm growing. You guys got me while I'm, like, trying to help. But I'm telling you, in 10 years, when I got that money on my back, I got that family on my back, I got I'm out. Like, this ain't gonna be one-on-one anymore. And that's when you're gonna really want it to be one-on-one. That's when you're gonna really want my energy, and I'm not gonna be giving it. And so, like, that's why I need you to like, share, subscribe every video and support every video I have, because that is really the thing that keeps me going and doing these, because I do not have to do these. Like, 40 views, I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting paid to share this. Like, I'm not getting, any sort of like ego boost from this. Trust me, I'm not. So if you like this, share. If you're interested in more information, let me know what you want to talk about next. And thank you so much for tuning in.